My first guest tonight is one of the stars, one of the biggest stars on this television network, well, I guess of all television. The show that he appears on regularly is called The A-Team, and so we like to think of him as family. He is also appearing at Madison Square Garden this Sunday night as part of the big WrestleMania. Boy, you hardly hear anything about this, do you? And keeping it a secret, apparently. Anyway, please welcome back to our show, Mr. T. The first time you were on this show was two and a half years ago? At least 2 years ago, I think.
3 years ago, 1982,
yeah.
July.
And since that time, you got a TV show, a big star. It's just like the...
Well, I want to correct you. I'm not a star. Georgia Part is the star of the show. I'm a co-star.
Okay, co-star. Well, see, that's a very nice thing for you to say.
Well, I just tell the truth. Yeah. I don't get caught up in all the ego tripping, you know. I'm just glad to be a part of the team.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, and you can't answer this objectively, of course, but if you weren't on that show, do you think it would be the success that it has been?
Oh, yes, it would, you know. Yes, it would.
No, I don't think so.
Well, like I said, mainly I'm just so grateful to God for all my success. I don't get into, you know, I'm a team player.
Let me ask you, how has your life changed? Because when you were here before, there was no cartoon show about your life. You had no TV series. You had no books. You probably had an agent, but now I'm guessing you've got managers, agents, accountants, lawyers.
You're guessing.
Yeah.
Only have 3 people on me: an agent, accountant, and attorney. My agent makes the deal. My accountant counts my money. My attorney handles the lawsuits that I'm faced with, you know, for me calling people and things like that. And that's all I need next to God. I don't need nobody else. You don't want to see a big entourage of people hanging around me. Yeah. Parasites and leeches.
That's a good way to lose it's a good way to lose your money.
And I don't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
You know, because they weren't my friends when I was poor, so I tell them I'll be petting me on the back now.
Now, what about your friends from where you used to live in Chicago, right? Do you have buddies?
Friends. I don't, they wasn't my friends.
You had no friends then?
No, they called my name and things like that. But now I got a whole lot of so-called friends. Now they want to be a part of me.
Yeah.
But I don't play that because I watch what happened to other so-called stars or celebrities when they make it big. People didn't believe in me. They didn't want to spend, they wouldn't give me the time of day. I wouldn't, they say that I don't want to be hanging with that wild-looking guy, that funny haircut and all that, you know. Yeah. They used to really laugh. They don't laugh no more.
No, that's right.
You know.
Yeah.
But, so what we're going to do here, you know...
Now, wait a minute. I got a question. A lot of people think I probably went to sleep there, but I know what I'm doing. I'm in control here. Now, how do you get along with George Papard? Has he ever asked you over to the house for dinner?
Well, first of all, I want to get it straight. I'm not here to talk about the A-Team of George Papard. I love George Papard like a father. I love Dirk Benedict, who plays Face Man. I love Dwight Schultz, who plays Murdoch. But I'm not here to talk about the A-Team. It speaks for itself. Mm-hmm. I'm here, I guess, supposedly we're supposed to be talking about WrestleMania March 31st.
Well, no, wait a minute.
Sunday afternoon in Madison Square Garden.
Okay. Wait a minute. Just let me know.
And I'd like to add, you know, it wasn't my idea to come here. I've been in training. We've been training twice a day. Me and the Hulk. And that's why I'm hoarse now. The guy been choking me. The guy weighs 305 pounds. He's 6'8". He's the World Wrestling Federation champion.
How old a man is he?
I didn't ask him that.
When he dozes off, take a look at his wallet. Now, Mr. T, let me ask you.
You know.
We're all right.
Do you remember this ball?
I sure do. 10 times.
You're right.
How many times you squeezed it?
5.
Oh, you haven't squeezed it 5. I'll give you 1. You're up to 1. If you squeeze it 10, I'm a ghost, right? Okay, 1. I'll give you 1.
Well, anyway, like I was saying,
Mr. T,
it wasn't my idea to come here because I was supposed to be in training. You know, we've been in New York City for a week, doing all kind of crazy shows and things like that when we should be training. Okay. I take this very serious. It's not a joke with me wrestling out here, getting out there with these guys, Roddy Piper, Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, and Ace Bob Orton. These guys are professionals. They've been wrestling for years, and they cheap shot artists. They dirty. They do every trick in the book. So I cannot take these guys lightly. They are strong. They're in physical condition. So I've been training myself for five weeks. I lost 27 pounds. So we can't take these guys lightly. We got to be training every moment of the day.
Now you bring up a good point.
See, you clowning.
Wait a minute, let me say something.
You're clowning now. You clowning. One of these days, I don't know what it's going to take. You know, it's going to take a couple more you reporters, you host guys to get hurt for you to realize that wrestling is serious. You know.
Now wait a minute.
You know. That's right. Ooh, nothing. Guy got hurt last night.
All right, now wait a minute. Let me
tell you about the guy got hurt last night.
We're not going to talk about the guy.
No, I want to know. He was the host. He was the host. Told Hulk Hogan. First, I was out there first. He clowned around trying to make fun of Mr.T and joking all trying to be silly. The guy have to be deranged. For the World Wrestling Federation champion, gonna come out there, Hulk Hogan, 305 pounds, 6'8". Then come out there, put me in a wrestling hole. Show me a wrestling hole.
Well, so I haven't said
so
that.
Hulk put him in a wrestling hole. He's in the hospital probably today.
Now, okay, now it's my turn to talk. Excuse me. That was him. That wasn't me. It was him. Now let me ask you a question.
See,
hold it. No,
I'm trying to keep my composure. I told Vince McMahon was gonna come out here later. You know.
Yeah.
I said, look here, man. The guy gonna get out there and try to be telling a lot of jokes. I'm not in the mood for a lot of jokes. I'm very tired. I'm irritable, and I'm mean. I'm very snappy.
Well,
you know.
The perfect.
He said no. He said no. He said no. David gonna be all right. You know. So I said, all right now. I said, I might have to tear the desk up out there.
No, you're not going to tear anything up. Now, listen, I haven't said anything derogative about you or wrestling or anything. I do have a question. You said you came to New York. You don't have time to do TV shows. You're serious about wrestling. You're training, so on and so forth. The night before the big match, you and Mr. Hogan are going to be up all night doing a live television show. Now, how serious can you be?
That's very serious. That makes us very mean. You stay up all night long.
You'll be drowsy.
You said we'd be drowsy. You'd be drowsy, you'd be drinking or doing drugs. We don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't do drugs.
But you're going to be up all day. It's a very long day. You get up, you go in at 10, you stay all night.
We're going to take it out on our opponents.
Well, you know, you should be home resting. If you're really serious about this, you'd get a good night's sleep the night before.
No.
We have to do a commercial, and then we'll be right back with Mr. T. Program. Mr. T is here. Later on tonight, we're going to go on a visit to the toy fair that they have. I guess it goes on all year long, but they have one special week or so when folks go down there, and we'll show you all of that. Rosanna Arquette is also here, and the voice of World Wrestling Federation, Mr. Vince McMahon, will be joining us later. Now, what do you do after the match? You get some time off from your show? You're going to go on vacation?
There's no rest for the weary.
Now, what does that mean exactly? What will you be doing instead of a vacation? Because the show is now finished for the season. You have the wrestling match, and then I would guess normally you don't go back until middle of the summer, right?
Probably.
Yeah. So what will you do? What will you do with your time? If you're not going on vacation, what are you going to do?
I don't know what I might do.
Do you fish? I fish. You and I were on a show together in New Orleans. Remember that? New Orleans? It's a beautiful city. Did you have a chance to spend any time in New Orleans? You can't be steamed at me. Are you really steamed at me? Have I ever really upset you? Come on. You're angry with me, actually?
I should be resting right now, you know, in my room.
Now, wait a minute. Let's. I know you should. You. Let me ask you about the equipment.
No, hold it, Dave. We got a smart guy in the audience. You know, he's very smart. See, He must don't think it's serious. You better tell him, David.
It's
you
serious.
know.
Believe me. It's
I know.
serious.
I know. It's a jerk. You know. Cause I'll go up in that stand and hurt that guy.
No,
you know, seriously.
you went up,
seriously. No, seriously.
No.
That's the type of move I'm in. You know.
No, see,
You know, if you want to play games, you better get some toys. Don't play with me, brother. Cause I will hurt you.
Which is pretty much the same speech Bill Wendell gives them when they come in here, and I don't know why. But see, I know, I have a feeling, although...
Better get some better chairs.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just got a cheap chair.
Yeah. Would you like it done in the same color? Put that back over there. Well, this has deteriorated to nonsense even faster than I had planned, but anyway, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here, Mr. T. And I just have a feeling in my heart that you're not as exacerbated as you appear to be.
I want you to use street talk. Because I'm a street brother. I don't understand all the big words. Because I say very few words on the 18. You know, I don't, you know, shut up fools, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I don't know what you're saying. You know, maybe the audience might know it because they probably went to Princeton or Yale, but I didn't go to
I'm not
college.
even sure what I said.
You know.
No, I think that you're probably not as angry as you appear to be. I think this is a facade.
No, this is not no facade, because I've been dieting, I've been training, I lost a lot of weight.
No, I'm not talking about the wrestling. I know you're serious about that.
Well,
but
that's
I mean,
what I'm saying. That's all on my mind right now. It's March 31st. That's all on my mind, you know, because you can get hurt. If I don't know what I'm doing out there, I can get hurt, I can break my arm, get a busted lip, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't plan to get hurt.
Well, no.
I don't want to get hurt.
No, because you've got a lot to risk there.
Well,
you have a career.
Regardless, I've got a lot to risk. I just don't like getting hurt. I like giving out pain, but I don't like receiving it.
Mm-hmm. Well, all the best to you. And if you ever do want to go fishing... nice to see you again. And good luck, and I hope you don't get hurt. All right? Oh, come on. Say thanks, Dave. Come on. Just say thanks, Dave. It was fun being here. It was fun being here. A little one? Thanks, Dave? All right. The one, the only, Mr. T, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back following station identification.